Kayla King, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new, welcome. Today I'm really excited to share a writing vlog from the last week, and I'm so excited to keep going with the line edits of my WIP. Hello, it is currently Sunday afternoon. It's a little gloomy outside, snowy, but I'm very excited because I've been working on chapter 9 this morning, and I'm now shifting into designing the facade of my building. As you can see, I'm sitting out in the car with this little baby bear who I love so much, and I was actually able to get through a couple hundred words in chapter 9 today. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to finish the chapter tonight. As I said, I was busy designing the facade of one of the antique stores that's in my book. I had so much fun doing so, and it's really going to help me flesh out the rest of this chapter. So I guess this is going to push a little bit into Monday, but that's okay. I'm not going to stress about it. As long as I get the chapter done, that's all that really matters. It is really just disgusting weather here. January and February and March and sometimes April in Buffalo are not always the prettiest times of year, but I'm really using this kind of gloomy weather to be inspired and to escape into this beautiful fictional world that I've created. So I had really hoped to be done with chapter 10 tonight, and I haven't even finished chapter 9. But to be honest, today was my first day back to work after being off for 2 weeks, and it was very stressful and very chaotic. We have some people that are out with COVID, just kind of impacting workflow, and I did end up having to stay an hour for overtime today, which kind of cut into the scheduled writing time that I had. However, if I can finish chapter 9 tonight, I will see that as a success. You have to take your tiny victories where you can. As you'll notice, I'm very fresh-faced. I did take a shower right after work. I do see that as a good meditation and brainstorming time. One thing I'm really trying to do in 2022 is give myself more moments of self-care, and certainly showering and taking a moment to breathe and relax is something I desperately need, especially during a busy work day. But at this point, my hair is kind of air dried. I don't have any makeup on. I'm looking forward to finishing this chapter. I do have my Felix gray computer glasses. I don't know what I would do without blue light blocking glasses, honestly. I used to get such horrific headaches, and These have been such a lifesaver. I also have my new Pelletini journal. I added this sticker to the front and I added this sticker to the back. And really what I'm using this planner for is to track my word count and my edits. So I brought it down with me so that after I'm done with chapter 9, again, I'm saying I'm going to get it done tonight, I could track my word count in here. So stay tuned. So today's writing vlog is kind of the worst. I'm absolutely exhausted and I didn't really get any footage of me actually writing, and most of that is because I did my line edits in my binder on the hard copy of my manuscript tonight. I did make it all the way through chapter 10 and a little bit into chapter 11. I'm excited with the changes in chapter 10. Chapter 11 ended up being a little more frustrating than I thought it was going to be, so that's going to take a little extra work, but I did make some notes in this new journal. I'm really loving these. It came in a 3-pack from Target. It is the Opal House brand, and I love how thin and floppy they are, so I made some notes right in there. I'm really excited about it, but for tonight, I cannot wait to go to bed. I'm just heading off to do my favorite thing, which is my skincare, and really it's become such a heavenly part of my self-care every day, and I can't wait to take this makeup off. If you're ever interested in knowing about my skincare routine, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to do a video on it, but until then, I shall hit the hay and get back into dream catchers in a few days. It is currently Saturday morning and I'm getting ready to set up my 2022 submission spreadsheet. So I'm going to take you along as I update each tab and as I do a little research to figure out which magazines I want to submit to in the month of January. about 2 o'clock on Saturday, and I'm getting ready for my bi-weekly writing group. I'm going to be sharing chapter 3, which picks up right after Cameron has her first dream sequence, so I think that's all you need to know. Settled into the chair beside Graham. "Aren't you going to write this down?" The story felt like it might end too soon. Graham smiled. "You'll remember." She cleared her throat. The bees arrived to bear witness, to someday tell the tale in a way others might understand. But there was a long journey across the ocean, and there were people in this scene who'd not yet heard the news of the deaths. The last word took Graham's voice. Cameron waited for the story. The quiet felt big, just like death. Like Papa, gone. "Can I get you some tea?" Cameron didn't wait for an answer. From the kitchen, she stood on tiptoe to reach the kettle. She counted the seconds in sets of 3. It was a game she'd started playing more often whenever she was scared. With the water set to boil, she returned to her room. What happened next? She kept the question quiet, afraid to startle Graham. "If you were telling the story, Cammy, where would you take it?" Cameron twisted a piece of hair around her right finger. "But I don't know the boy. How can I tell his story?" We never know the people in stories, but that doesn't make them any less real. The kettle sang from beyond the closed door. Cameron slid from the edge of her bed. "You're better at this than me." Excited to keep going with these changes. I was able in section 1 to cut about 3,000 words, which for something that was already fairly tight was like a huge success on my part. So yeah, I'm happy that everybody loved this chapter. I'm in a Tesla chapter right now, so this was just nice again to go back because I love Tesla's character so much. But I really appreciate everybody's feedback, and I'm excited to keep going. Hello, it is late Sunday morning and I'm going to be diving into edits on chapter 10. As I said on Thursday, I did the line edits on a paper copy in my book's binder that I've been keeping to organize my edits, and I did already go through and put those into the document. So today I'm just going to be reading through, cleaning up, and hopefully getting chapter 10 completely finished. So wish me luck. So it is Sunday night and I'm finally done with line edits for the week. So I thought it would be nice to go through and look at all of the words that I cut from each chapter. So I have my handy dandy writing planner here. So last week Sunday I cut 141 words from chapter 9. And then on Monday I finished the chapter 9 line edits and I cut 312 words. Thursday, I worked on chapter 10 and 11 line edits. I was able to cut 218 words. Friday, I didn't end up doing any line edits. I worked on a secret project, so no words cut there, but I'm really excited about the updates that I was able to make on my other project. Saturday, I worked on updating my submission spreadsheet, and I also changed that one word at the beginning of chapter 3. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you check out my writing group video. I'll leave the link in the description box below. So though I did have a very productive Saturday as far as writing, I wasn't really able to cut any words. So that's why I did shift some of the line edits into today, and I was able to finish chapter 10, and I did cut 122 words. So in total for the week, I cut 793 words, and I finished section 1 in Dreamcatchers. I'm so excited for this next week to really dive into section 2 and hopefully cut at least 1,000 words. Right now, this manuscript is so long, and I really need to focus on trimming the fat and getting this book as concise and beautiful as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember, no matter where the day takes you, dream big.